Welcome back, your beauties. And lest we forget, because we're in TV land right now, stuff is happening online and it is blowing up, which is why we have to track what's going down on TikTok. Now, it's become the coolest, I suppose, way of plugging into social commentary. And it is that time to check in on what is trending on TikTok at the moment. And this one's turning heads around the world. I don't know how we're going to even watch this. The 2025 Victoria's Secret fashion show. It lit up Brooklyn with a dazzling mix of glamour, of confidence and inclusivity. And this year's show marked a bold new chapter for the brand, celebrating individuality while keeping all the signature spectacle of what we know and love. Zoe has very bravely stepped in. This is a hectic space to play in because it's girls in underwear.
So you needed me here because
we really
and Graham were going to be such great
I don't know how we
commentators.
were going to get through this, but what's going down, Go? Why is there such a buzz?
Listen, Victoria's Secret, I think it is always a show that people look to and they think, wow, what are they going to do next? It's that ethereal
It's the benchmark, yeah.
aspect of fashion. And this year, it's got quite a bit of controversy. I think it always has a little bit of controversy because before they've tried different ages, they've tried different body types. But I don't know, social media is such a weird place right now where people are becoming hectic.
Well, the problem is, I think about a third of social media users right now are hate bots.
100%.
You know, so you've got to take on board that a lot of the content that's being created is AI-driven for this very reason. So, you know, let that temper your storm. But where are we supposed to look right now, Zoe?
Let's have it. Well, that's Carol G. I think Carol G was probably one of our top performers of the day. She is an amazing talent. I think download, as you like to say. But she really took away the show. Her, Madison De Beer, a couple of names. They were amazing, amazing moments. One of the people that were causing a lot of controversy was Angel Reese. She's a WNBA player that you might know
athlete.
of. We have an athlete. And from the photo, she's gorgeous, she's stunning, but we've had so many trolls online comparing her with Sid the Sloth, being complete haters. Like, I don't understand why people have an issue. Her walk
those comments are rough,
No, it wasn't cute.
Whoa.
And I think her walk wasn't it for the fashion show aspect of it, but her face card does not decline. And I think it's beautiful to show strong women walking this platform.
Well, I suppose the organizers, they've got to make a decision at some point because you're putting people at risk when you allow them to do this space. And it's seen as a wonderful, I mean, once you've walked Victoria's Secret, you know you are
you are that girl.
You are the it girl. But if it's going to open up. So with Ashley Graham's kind of connection in this space, I suppose someone else stepped into, Angel might have stolen a bit of that thunder, but what was the reaction like?
So Ashley Graham is that plus size curve model. I think that
girl,
everyone knows of and looks at. She's had multiple children. She is a figure in this space, especially in the plus size category. But still, so much hate. You'd think a veteran, I think, of the runway would have a little bit more respect on her name. But yeah, the sort of public scrutiny that plus size models are facing right now, it always feels like we're going back a bit, you know? I think we made leaps and bounds a couple of years ago, and slowly people are changing. I think with Ozempic, with all these changes that like women can now do and how they can change their bodies, there's so much pressure on women to have the stick figure, not even the perfect figure.
I want to try and understand this. What does like the whole Victoria's Secret thing actually represent then?
So,
because it had a past sort of bar of pure excellence, like the 0.01% of females that looked a certain way that was almost unachievable. Is that what it was?
It was that. It was that Victoria's Secret. It was created by a man, you know, and
with 5 supermodels. So
100%.
that's
So that's where it started. But I think any brand that has clothes for bigger women should showcase those clothes to bigger women. I think it's an accessibility that, well, now brands like Rihanna's Savage Fenty, she's introduced that inclusivity at such a grand scale that a couple of years ago, I think her sales were up by 200%.
Jeepers.
So you can see brands like that who are doing inclusivity and doing it well and really making a difference. And then brands like Victoria's Secret that have had this standard, but it's slowly decreasing. So now they're sort of looking at what can we do next to get there. And a lot of haters online are be like, it's because of the inclusivity that they downgraded.
I'll tell you something, I heard an interesting fact that this current generation now are going to have more in their head of other people's memories than their own because of social media and where we at.
Oh, that's sad.
Which
Bars.
means, and how terrifying is that? So when you
Whoa.
think of the level of hate that's pouring out here, people are living inside other people's lives now. Half of your head is not even filled with your own memories. You're remembering other people's highlight reels.
People just living life
we've-
as if it's a movie, watching
Yeah,
it.
so we've become so disconnected from reality in that sense that I think it's so easy to just hate, man.
Yo.
Before I break your heart,
know if
there
I
is still
wanna-
love in the world, my friend. There is still love in the world. I'm going to let you go find that love.
Yeah,
now.
let me go practice, get the official duties on. But wow, this is crazy stuff. What's the world coming to, man?
I know. So what's the answer? Do we ban Victoria's Secret? No, this obviously
No,
highlights a
100%.
beautiful social opportunity, right?
We have the opportunity to show love online rather than hate, and I think for the most part we forget that, and we forget the impact that our words have online, because social media does give access to these people in a way that we never had before. You could make your comments at parties and
Puts
it
a gun
wouldn't
in
make
the
a
hand,
difference.
man. It
But
really does, yeah.
100%, these models can see it. You have people like Precious Lee, even. She's walked Versace. She's the first African-American woman on Vogue, plus-size woman. So you have these people that are making the modeling industry talk and changing things. But at the end of the day, what do the public have to say, and does it matter?
Yeah, and clearly every word really does matter. Remember, on the other end of this, even if they are a superstar walking the biggest ramp on the planet, they are still a person who feels. So please, just check yourself online today. And yes, it's perfectly all right for you to go and check out the Victoria's Secret
And love
show
your
for this
body.
year, okay? And you can be quite judgmental about it. No, just share the love, share the love. You're amazing. Thank you, my
As are
friends.
you, friend.
Let's kickstart the final hour of the show.